Hello, my dear subscribers. Today I'm going to show you Neurographica algorithm which will help you to take your money back. So it's any debt or amount of money that someone owes you but doesn't want to return it. So it's some energy, because money is energy that you cannot return. So let's start. First of all, let's set up a topic. So topic is returning the money that someone owes you. Someone owes you. It can be money or anything, but today we are going to speak about money. So next, what you need to do, you need to set up a timer for 2 minutes and write down a list of random words which will randomly come up to your mind. So within 2 minutes. So I'm set up in my timer. Okay, let's start. Okay, so I finished, and it's interesting because my body reacted to this exercise with very strong sneezing, and it's not accidental sneezing, because I know that any body reaction to Neurographica means that you found some place in your body which stores your blocked emotions or blocked belief or some limitations of your mind. And our task now is break them down and let the stored energy go. So this is the process which Neurographica boosts up. So today we are working with the money that someone owes you and doesn't give you back or didn't give you back. And in my current situation, I don't have any debts who I don't have any debts from any people. But in the past, I remember there was such a situation when my husband created a website to some of his cousin, like far relative, and that relative didn't pay him for his work. It was about 400 euros for the website. And so my husband didn't say anything. He said, just a relative, so I will just forgive him or something like that. But I think it's the only case in our life when somebody didn't give us money back. So today I'm going to use that case in my Neurographica drawing. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to draw a circle which will represent yourself. And so I need to draw another circle. This is amount of money which someone owes you. So this is me. This is 400 euros, which that person didn't give us for our work. And another circle will be the person who didn't give that money back. What was his name? His name was Andrew. So I just put A. And now you need to start drawing neurographic lines started from that person and connecting yourself and amount of money which that person owes you, signifying and manifesting that you need to take your energy back from that person, because money is energy, right? And we are starting to draw neurographic lines. And I feel that my body really has strong reaction. My nose started to run. My eyes became a little bit teary. So it's interesting because so strong body reaction and so more. So you show your consciousness that you need to get that energy, that money back. You feel when it's enough, just stop. Okay, and what you need to do, you need to round up all the intersections, yes? For rounding up, I will use, no, it's better to use the same marker which you used for the lines. Yes, as I told you, despite the fact that personally me, I didn't have any debts from other people, but the money which that person didn't give us for our work, in fact, it was the money taken from our family, right? So I have the right to ask that energy back from that person. But you know that sometimes when we lose something, or we don't get our source back from the person, sometimes we receive something more precious, some experience, instead of the lost money. Oh, of course, when it happens, it's so unpleasant, and I remember that we felt very angry, and we felt that he did unfair, but we felt helpless. We didn't know what to do, just let it go. But we received very precious experience that it's not a good idea to have business with relatives, maybe, yes. But not only that, sometimes when we lose something, or we have some unpleasant events in our life, and we pay money for that, or we pay our energy, or we pay our health, but if we don't give up, and if we take it as a lesson, and for example, my idea is that universe or God or anything has unconditional love to us, and nobody wants us to be unhappy and miserable. And if something happens in your life, always has a reason, and it's not obvious when it happens, but it becomes clear after some time. I can give you an example from my life. I have been suffering from migraines for about when my second child was born. They started when my second child was born. Now he's 13. So about 13 years I was suffering from migraines. And when it started, it was so strong that I just couldn't live when it happened. I had strong pain, and I was feeling sick, and it was together with panic attacks, and it was really, really bad. And I studied everything, every possible information, every book, every doctor, everything really about migraines to understand this disease and how to get rid of it. I used yoga, massage, conventional medicine, like, believe me, everything. Prayers, everything. And only 2 years ago, I was absolutely desperate, and I decided to go to my past life. Yes, I was so desperate that I found a specialist who can go under hypnosis to send you to your past life, or maybe this life, but to the past, to understand why it happened. Maybe it's like karma or something like that. Really, I was ready to go to hell to get rid of that of the disease. And I met interesting person, my therapist, who used RTT therapy. It's called rapid transformational therapy. So he explained me the connection between our emotional condition, chronical emotional condition, and our chronic diseases and chronic pains, and also chronic misfortune, something like that. So he explained me that it's all connected to our emotional conditions. And so we found out that my migraines was something like suppressed fear and anxiety, which I had for many, many years, and the root of it was in my childhood, when I was feeling unsafe because of my alcoholic father. So it was just psychosomatic symptom of my chronic emotional condition. And now, when I started to study that, I can tell you that I almost got rid of migraines. I have them really, really seldom, and when I have them, I don't have any pain. It's just some part of unpleasant condition which I have, which I feel in my body, and it goes away for like 20 minutes, so it doesn't make my life miserable as it was before. And I'm working on it more, and I understand the reason now, and even I can help other people. So if you feel that you have any like undesirable conditions, or chronic like chronic pain or chronic emotional condition, or you just feel unwell, you may contact me and I will try to help you. So why I'm telling you about migraines while I am drawing a Neurographica connected with the money? Because when I paid the high price for the information and knowledge which I got. I was suffering for 13 years, yes, from migraines. But now my value is that I can help other people. And I know how many people are suffering from migraines, and this disease is considered to be uncurable, but I know that it's not. It's uncurable only from the point of view of conventional medicine. And now I can help so many people, and I even started to write a book about it, and I want to create a course about migraine, including Neurographica, of course, and all my knowledge. I just cannot keep it inside. So when we lose something, maybe it just it has its reason to get something more precious, and it's not obvious first. So I don't know about this example with lost money, but I believe that it was for a reason. Or maybe we paid for something in the easiest possible way. I don't know the plan of the universe, but anyway, I believe that everything is to the better. So I would like to draw a source which I received from that experience. I would like to draw this as a source, as another circle, and again round up. So we need to understand that it's our choice to be a victim or to be a hero. What is the difference between a victim and a hero? Victim considers that it's he or she, they are helpless. But hero can transform any negative experience to positive source. So it's your choice to be a hero or to be a victim. And it's not an easy task. Okay, so if you remember, this was myself. This is my source, which I transformed from negative experience. That was the person who didn't give my money back, and that was my money back. And now I need to color it with any colors. Today I would like to use highlighters because it's the it's the quickest way to color. Just like very fast coloring. Ask yourself what color what is the color of money for you? For me now it's green, and I would like to make it green. Just like a color of young grass, of fresh grass in spring. Okay, that was my money that I have never seen. Oh, I noticed. Yeah. I not yes. This will be light yellow, and this one I see it as bright yellow. Also, if you would like to make this exercise more, even more effective, you can add some thin lines. Thin lines represent background and social connections. It can be anything, but as for me, I feel that maybe what I will tell you, it will sound paradoxical, but I feel that the fact that someone cheated you doesn't mean that you have to lose trust to all people. That's the problem. When we have trauma in which we received in some relationships with people who cheated you, we cannot trust people anymore. And when we cannot trust people anymore, we can lose so many good possibilities, and we can hide from people who really wish us all the best, but we don't believe them anymore because we had that traumatic experience. So drawing these lines, I'm restoring my social connections. Yes, because it's so difficult for me to trust people, because of course, as any person, I had lots of traumatic experience, because I'm 40 years old and so many people just neglected me or cheated me. I think it's normal in our world. So drawing these lines, I'm restoring my ability to trust people. Yes, I feel that's enough. One step at a time. Not too many people are worse to trust. And now I start to color all the rest. And you know, I even didn't look at the pencil. I just picked it up, and it turned out to be purple. And purple color represent spirituality. So my money is covered with spirituality. What does it mean? It means that for today, for me, money is not just a source of material abundance, no, or like to fulfill my basic needs or to buy food or clothes. For me now, money is how to tell you, is an energy of my realization, because I want to help people. I want to transform negativity in people. I want to transform their illnesses and chronic negative mental conditions. And when people pay money me for that help, I feel that money for me represents their love. It's not just something that you can use to buy food and clothes. It's like condensed love, and I feel so fulfilled because of that. And I think this is that is the meaning of the purple color, which covers all my money. And also I will use some yellow. Yellow for me, it's always about sunshine. Today the weather in my English town where I live is very gloomy, but I don't feel gloomy. I feel happy because I feel such a heartful feedback from my subscribers and people around me, and I feel that sunshine in their hearts, and it makes me continue. Some orange. So if you ever feel that you need some individual support, just don't hesitate. It just will speed up your process, because as for me, I spent about 1 year of everyday hard work to transform my traumas. And I understand that if I had someone who could listen to me and help me, it would be much faster. But to tell you the truth, I have one friend who listens to me all the time. So maybe if I didn't have that friend, it would take me 5 years. I don't know. So I didn't know that I had so many traumas before I started to process them. I was absolutely sure that I'm mentally healthy person. But the problem is when we don't process our traumas, they just are stored in our body. And if it's too much, they start to manifest as physical illnesses. Yes, and it would be better if we just, from time to time, let them go. Okay, now we need to outline the main shape. If your main goal is return the money, you need to outline the shape of the money. But for me, now it's not so important because it happened like 10 years ago. I don't believe that that person will give us money. But I would like to outline the source which I received as a transformation, my experience and my stability and everything, and of course myself, because we are the most important in our world. So we need to outline it maybe even more. It's not egoistic way of life, it's just a healthy way of life. When I say that I am the person who is most important in my life, it doesn't mean that I will neglect other people or I will make them harm. It just means that that we need to take care about ourselves. That's it. And I need to sorry, some angles. So just so we need to add some power lines. Let's start them from that person. It's just a random line of external help and something like that. So additional boost for the energy. Some people are telling me that they feel that they destroy the picture when they add power line, and I agree that that feeling may arise because we still perceive Neurographica as regular drawing, but it's not regular drawing. It's a deep meditative process of transformation of your subconscious programs. And the only reason why you feel resistance of drawing power lines is that deep inside you don't believe that someone can help you. Deep inside you are not ready to accept help. Deep inside you don't want to trust people because your heart was broken once. And deep inside you just want to be independent. You don't want to open your heart, and you're afraid that external help can destroy your life. Yeah, because nobody likes to accept unwanted advice, right? Or some rude comments or something like that. So to restore that process of trust needs some time. Just we need to understand that we need just to build ability to feel people, feel our heart, and see which person can be trusted and which person cannot be trusted. Just a question of experience. Because of course, if we were born and raised in a family where we couldn't trust our mother and father, and we didn't feel safe, so of course it's a trauma, and in our life it will be very difficult to trust strangers. But without trust, it's impossible to build any strong relationships. It's impossible to experience real love. To experience real love, we have to be vulnerable. That's the problem. As soon as we are vulnerable, we can be hurt. So it's very negotiable question if we have to be vulnerable or we don't have to be vulnerable, and everyone decides what he wants to do in this life. Okay, I feel that it's finished for me now. I just don't want to add anything else, and I would appreciate if you write me in comments if you had any effect of this neurographic algorithm, if anything interesting happened after you finished it. And also you can join our Facebook group of Neurographica. You can find the group in one of the video in description of one of the videos, and just show us your picture. It will be very interesting. So see you next time. Bye.